Hello everyone. Well, the weather for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week is looking pretty nice. But before we get there, there is one more rain and snow chance we have to talk about. So let's get things started at 7 o'clock this evening, because it's about 7 o'clock. We may start to see a few stray rain and snow showers starting to pop up in southern Wisconsin. But notice that many will still be dry. However, jump ahead just 3 hours to 10 o'clock and the story definitely starts to change, especially for the western part of the area. Winona, La Crosse probably covered in a rain-snow mix. And with temperatures in the mid-30s, I do think it's going to be rain and snow mixed together. However, as temperatures continue to drop, as we go through the overnight hours and we start to get into the low 30s, I still think there could be a little bit of rain mixing in, but it's probably going to be more snow once you get into those low 30s. And notice by 1 a.m., really filling in around Baraboo, Portage, Beaver Dam, and Madison. So now let's jump ahead to the Tuesday morning commute. Got to leave in a chance for a few flurries around Winona and La Crosse, but that's probably all it's going to be. Still want to talk about scattered rain and snow showers, and probably more on the snow side with many in the low 30s. Though notice a little bit warmer right next to the lake, so there'll definitely be some rain mixing in Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha. So if you're in Madison, you're in Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha, the central and eastern part of the area, it's not going to be a nightmare of a morning commute, but it is probably one of those mornings where giving yourself just a couple extra minutes to get to work or school, probably a good idea, because it's probably going to be a slower than usual morning commute, but not a nightmare of a morning commute. However, I do think the peak is early morning hours for tomorrow, so really late tonight, early tomorrow morning, because look at lunchtime. Notice we really can't call it scattered activity more now. It's just isolated rain and snow showers. That said, we've got to keep the chance going, because though the main area of low pressure is going to be past us at this point, and the peak of the rain and snow is going to be past us at this point, there is going to be a broad, weak area of low pressure behind the main area of low pressure. It's going to keep the chance for isolated rain and snow showers going. Let's also talk about high temperatures for tomorrow. We're going to be ranging from the low 40s right next to the lake, but most are probably going to top out in the upper 30s. Got to mention, though, that it is going to be breezy tomorrow afternoon, gusts 15, 20 miles per hour, so feeling a little bit colder than what the thermometers are going to indicate. There will be a bit of a wind chill factor. Homebound commute looking better than the morning commute, especially central and eastern part of the area, but notice not completely dry. There probably still going to be some isolated rain and snow showers, and notice at this point probably more likely just to be a cold rain than snow, with temperatures more in the mid-30s. But I've still got to keep the chance going, especially for the eastern half of the area through Tuesday evening as well. Notice there's not going to be much, but the chance is still there. So when are we finally going to dry out? I think that's going to be late Tuesday night by 5 a.m. Wednesday morning. And for that Wednesday morning commute, no rain or snow to worry about. In fact, I don't see another opportunity for seeing any rain or snow in southern Wisconsin until Friday night. So a little bit of a dry streak for us, and a warming trend as well. So how much snow are we talking about? Well, we know it's going to be less than half an inch. I think the most common amounts we're going to see in southern Wisconsin are going to be around a quarter inch. I think that's going to be most common. As far as who's going to see the least, that's probably going to be right next to the lake, where we're going to have the most rain mixing in. You know, for Sheboygan, Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha, we're talking about a tenth of an inch or just a dusting. As far as who's likely to get closest to a half an inch, that's probably going to be the south central part of the area, where we're going to see the most extended period with the rain-snow mix and the little bit colder temperatures. So places like Lake Geneva, Janesville, and Platteville have the best shot of getting close to those half-inch amounts of snow.